Today, what I want to talk about is this power of AI to do actual video analysis. Now, this is a big announcement that was made by OpenAI here recently, where they came out with their advanced voice mode with vision, right? So with vision. So this was really cool. Here's a demo of it.
We're excited to announce that we're bringing video to advanced voice mode. So you can bring live video and also live screen sharing into your conversations with ChatGPT. Now I want to see if you remember the folks that you met. So can I give you a quick quiz?
Sure, I'm ready for a quiz.
All right. What was the name of my colleague that was wearing the reindeer antlers?
That would be Michelle.
All right.
Now that's really powerful, and this also goes along with a demonstration that was done a while back with 60 Minutes, and here's that.
We got a hint of how Conmigo might evolve when Greg Brockman, president of OpenAI, stopped by Sal Khan's office to show us their new vision technology that'll be available to ChatGPT paid subscribers soon.
We're preparing a demo for 60 Minutes to show people what ChatGPT can do with voice mode with vision.
It can actually see what someone is doing through live video and interact with them in real time. Brockman was talking with it on his phone.
Got it. How about an anatomy lesson?
You're going to quiz him and ask him to draw whatever body part you want to quiz him on and have him label it. How does that sound?
That sounds like a fantastic plan.
When Brockman pointed his phone's camera at the blackboard, the AI started to quiz me.
Let's start with the heart. Anderson, can you draw and label where the heart is in the body?
It understood what I was doing, even though my drawing was pretty crude.
The location is spot on. The brain is right there in the head. As for the shape, it's a good start. The brain is more of
Don't patronize me.
The really important part here is the capability of AI. It's unbelievable in that now you can show it actual video, whether that's live or pre-recorded, and it can go through and actually see it and actually analyze what's there. And then you can ask it questions about it. This is important to us in academia for several different reasons. Yes, it helps students in general with maybe students with disabilities or things like that to be able to see what's around them. Great, there's lots of academic aspects there, but I'm also interested in other things as far as how a student could use this to help improve their capabilities. So as you know, I teach a course dealing with professional communication. So I want to give you a demonstration of what I did in order to use AI in this way. Now, to begin with, you know me, I always like to make sure that you're understanding new things going on with AI because that's part of AI literacy in general, right? Awareness and capability. But I also very much don't like to talk about things that either cost a lot of money or are not accessible. The thing is with this new vision aspect of advanced voice mode for ChatGPT, that isn't a free feature. You can't get that if you are not subscribed, if you don't have an EDU ChatGPT. So if you're not paying for it, you're not going to get the vision component. Now, it can still analyze an image, yes, but not video. That's reserved. But guess what? There is a workaround. There is a solution in that besides OpenAI allowing for this, Gemini now has this capability. Not fully integrated, quite like OpenAI says that they're going to be doing, but there is a way to do it. So I'm going to show you how this works step by step so that you can start to see how this works. And then more importantly, this can also serve as a tool for your students to be able to do this. So this is the powerful thing. So I'm going to go through it step by step. And then as you see this capability, I want you to really think about the usability of this, right? If this could benefit what you do within your class, if this could benefit your students to be better capable, to give them more feedback so that they can improve. This could be a formative assessment of some sort to help them develop for that final summative assessment. So I'm going to walk through this and then we'll discuss. This doesn't work by going directly into Gemini like this, but if you go over to AI Studio, this is Google AI Studio, and I'll put the links in the description. If you go in there, now you can actually test things out and do even more than with the normal interface. So by going in here, I can upload a video that I created. Now, currently the videos and this processing, if it's just audio, no video, it can do up to 15 minutes. But if you're talking about video, it can only do up to, stretching it, maybe 3 minutes. I've tested it with 3 minutes and it actually works. So that's one of the limitations, right? Only 4 minutes. Perhaps in the future, it'll be able to process even more. I'm sure the capabilities will continue to grow. But for right now, you're limited to up to 4 minutes. So I recorded a video already. This is a quick little presentation that I did dealing with active listening. So I made that video and here's a little clip of it. By being an active listener, you're better able to understand what's the message being sent. So you can focus and you can hear more of the message that's being transferred by the speaker. So now I'm going to take that video and then I'm going to upload it into this AI system. And then I'm going to also feed it a rubric. And then from that, I'm going to tell it to analyze the video and then give me feedback. So I simply go through to this interface. When you're going through and using this tool, this Google AI Studio, make sure that you are within the Gemini 2.0 Flash model. I'll give it a prompt such as, please assume the role of a university professor in professional communication. Use this rubric to evaluate the main presenter in this video, which I will also provide when you are ready. Is there anything else that you need me to give you in order to get the very best results? And sure enough, it asked me for some different questions. It wants more information dealing with these things. So I'll go in and I'll give it some additional information. There you go. And now it has all that. So I'm going to upload my video. Okay. And then I'm going to say, all right, now give me some results. So let's see here what it came up with. It says, okay, thank you for providing the video. I've watched it. And then here's the evaluation based off of the rubric. Now, this is really interesting. It was a bit of a harsh critic, right? Appearance. It says the presenter's appearance is professional. Great. I'm wearing a jacket and a tie. So it's able to understand and recognize that, yeah, I'm wearing a jacket and a tie. So that's appropriate for the topic. But you see how it's harsh here. It says, hey, the background is appropriate, but because it's academic with a bookshelf, that's nice. But then it says some of the books in the background have titles that are difficult to read, so that could be distracting. So it says, although this is minor, depending on the viewer, the framing is a good head and shoulders, which is effective in capturing the presenter's facial expressions, but there's a little too much background. So it gave me an above average. Instead of an A, it was saying, hey, those minute things, nope, you're not an A. Interesting. So a little bit harsh, but okay. This is great as far as it's really thinking it through. Same thing with the content, right? It says the content is accurate, it's fairly detailed, and it goes through and gives all the good things. And it says the level of sophistication is mostly appropriate, though there is slightly more academic tone in areas of the video which would not apply to some high school students. So because of that, it decided to give me an average. Interesting, right? So I think what's really important is that when we give it that initial prompt, that we are very much specifying how we want to this evaluation to go. So that's important when we're using it as a tool, as well as when we tell our students, hey, use this type of prompt in order to get the feedback that I want them to get. Because I would have given myself a much higher grade because I think it was appropriate for everything. So I want to make sure that that prompt is designed and designated in a way that would give the best feedback possible. So again, harsh critic, harsh critic. But once again, make sure that you adjust that prompt, that initial prompt or the rubric itself. Again, the detail needed for it to give you the type of feedback or the type of overall evaluation that you're looking for, what you think is appropriate as that instructor in order to help set up the students for success. So very, very interesting results here. Remember that this is only going to get better as it continues to enhance and improve. And based off you using it and enhancing your prompt, it's only going to get better and better with more capabilities. The power here is that it gives feedback. It truly does analyze it. And then now it could help that student to improve. What else can it do? What can it do to move forward based off of the rubric, based off of how you're evaluating it, so that they can improve themselves and be that much better for when they're actually being fully evaluated by you for that summative assessment. So this is really powerful. This has applications for many different things. This is me giving an actual presentation, right? Because I teach professional communication. So I want to understand their verbal, nonverbal forms of communication, their appearance, all these things. But there's other applications. What if this was a skills process? So where I'm doing maybe some action, I have to demonstrate my capability to do something. What if I'm playing an instrument? There's so many different possibilities here. So I want you to understand this new capability of AI so that now you can take that and think about your specific course to see how this might be applicable, how this could be something that really enhances the student's agency in order to do that much more, in order to prepare that much more, so that they can become more self-directed, they can use this tool to see and get a good feedback, a good evaluation, so that they can move forward to then be that much more ready for class or that much more ready for an actual evaluation from you. Please tell me what you think about this. Do you see how this might work well with your course as a way to help students prepare? If so, please let me know in the comments. I'm really interested to see different ways that this could be applied. Because when we come together and share that thing, now that will help other people to think, oh yeah, maybe I could use this in my course too. And this could become another really powerful tool to enhance education for everyone involved. If you got anything out of this video, please give me a thumbs up and a like and share it so that we can continue to develop our community. I appreciate your time. And remember, learning is for life.